All right, let's go.
It's live.
Welcome back to another round of Eat Sleep Sixers. It's your girl, Melissa MJ Jones. We got Sabri, we got Jose, and we just got our win. Second game, first win of the series. Let's go. How you feeling, fellas?
Feel good, feel
For good.
good. Sabri, don't even try it. Your boy was balling, so I know you feel good. Every time that man shot a shot, boy, Sabri was in the chat like Curry.
Man.
Hey, guys, you know Curry was giving it to us tonight, but let's give it up for my man, Shake Milton.
Shake was
Hey,
balling.
listen,
Woo!
Shake was
listen,
balling. He was balling.
listen. We all a team at the end of the day, but I think
Shake
he
was
stepped on that court trying to make a statement. Don't know how long it's gonna last, but that was a hell of a statement tonight.
Shake
Yes.
was balling. Shake was balling.
I don't know if you
Indeed.
guys remember last game. Well, not last game, last round on after we won the series, he was out there on the court shooting by himself. I was like, okay, Shake won his minutes back. I think
Yeah.
Shake told the coach, "Give me the minutes back, boy."
The Shake was balling. That like yo, I said what I said before Shake shot his first shot. I was like, oh God, Shake about to get in the game. Let us pray. And then he hit it. He hit that like that 30 to 40 foot bomb. I was like,
See,
I was.
but I
He
don't get the
said,
same feeling when Shea come in the game that I get when Mike Scott come in the game. So I wasn't that paranoid. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in Shake still. You dig me? I lost
Woo!
all hope. I lost all hope in Mr. Scott. You
Mr.
know what I
Scott.
mean?
nah, nah, Shake killed it tonight, man. Shake killed it tonight, man. And I just want to say one thing in particular. Danny Green, man. Danny Green, he the new playoff P. Like he the man. Matter of fact, my bad. Pandemic P. He the new pandemic P. Because that man, just about the second game in a row, he pulled the Houdini. He didn't pull the Houdini act, man. And it's just I don't know. He looking like that Lakers Danny Green. He
Scared
looking
money.
that
yeah.
he said he looking like Wesley Snipes in Disappearing Acts. You don't know nothing
Nah,
about that.
yeah,
Yeah, you know.
nah, man.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
man.
honestly, I feel like Danny Green looks a little shaky, but I love the fact that our team stepped it up. In the first half, our bench didn't give us anything, but by golly, they came in that second half and they gave it to us. So
Doc,
much so that he
yeah,
probably didn't even have to put Embiid back in. We was balling.
yeah,
We
like
were balling.
and like I was saying, and Melissa, you brought up a great argument, but I made a statement and said that I made a statement and say with a team like the Hawks, like you seen game one, and we don't really have we don't have a lot of offensive perimeter firepower like them other teams have. We don't have a Kevin Horter that can shoot Bodan Bogdanovic, whatever his name is. All them dudes like can shoot the three like all them dudes at a certain clip. And we cut the lead to 4. So I said with a team like the Hawks, you gotta put your foot on the you gotta put your foot on their neck. And then when you feel like they're about to bleed out, boom, you take them right. You take the starters right out the game and stuff like
Yo,
that.
anybody do the 5 steps? No.
We didn't go live.
Anybody do? No, nobody do the 5 steps.
Yeah, we didn't have a countdown. Nobody didn't do the 5 steps. Just share it. It'll be on the page. Just share it afterwards. Yeah,
But
and so and B could have came out a little earlier, but I'm glad we was able to secure the dub and put our foot on their neck, man. So shout out to our team for doing what we needed to do to get the win, man. Because you seen what happened when you cut the head off the snake. You force the other guys like the Horters, the Bodan Bogdanoviches of the world, the Danilo Gallinaris to beat you. Like, and that's what you want. You don't want Trae Young attacking at will. And Andrew Bodine, shout out to you, W. Bo.
yo, hold
Shout
up,
out
not to
to
cut you off, Sabri. Not to cut you off. Hold that thought. Put that joint in your back pocket. I ain't gonna take one. Yo, how about Trey Young getting mic'd up and got caught saying it's a long game? Yeah, bro. You had a long game tonight, buddy.
Wasn't gonna be the same game, that's for
Yeah, it
sure.
wasn't gonna be the same game you thought it was gonna be, but it was a long night.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I was actually thinking about that before he said that. I was thinking, I said, listen, in 2001, the Sixers won that first game against the Lakers in the finals, and that was a wrap. Yeah, the Hawks got this first game, but I feel like we can get them in 5 or 6. I feel
We
like
got the
we
better
still got the
team.
series.
Listen,
We
I
still
don't
have the
care how
series.
bad our bench stinks. I don't care about none of that. All the way up and down, we got the better team, man.
We got the better team.
We got the better
Yeah,
E-
team.
Even with Mike Scott, Jose.
Yeah, even with listen, ditto, okay, ditto.
yeah. That
All
was a
right.
that was a solid win, but by no stretch of the imagination, nobody should be satisfied. Especially, I want to shout out Andrew W. Bodine's comment. Trey Young, I seen Trey Young get some of the most absurd calls in humanity. Like I seen Trey Young, and he get a foul and get a 3-point play. Like they really in the all season got to take a look at their jump shot landing rule, and they really got to say, yo, we even got to fix this rule, or we got to get rid of it altogether. Because as a defender, and you're defending the jump shooter, you're taught to play with your hands up, keep your hands up, contest the shot. But with that rule, you can't even contest the shot.
Right.
You can't even contest the shot, and you got to give a shooter enough room to land. So as a defender, how am I going to give a shooter enough room to land without sitting up there putting my hands up? So basically, I gotta play far away from the defender and have my hand out like this in order to play defense. And that rule has ruined the modern game of NBA. And players like Trey Young excel because of it, because of that bull crap rule. And I
Hey,
don't like the law.
Brian Green, you better start groveling, buddy. She pissed off right now. She mad, buddy.
Shake!
Shake,
Listen,
shake.
we definitely have to call out his name, man. He definitely killed it for us. I appreciate Shake getting the man. Shout out to you again, Shake. You came through in a clutch. And if we can look at the stats, Shake was really the only real bench player to give us anything tonight like that. So Matisse only gave us 2. George Hill only gave us 4. My man Shake gave us 14. Dwight Howard gave us 6. That's really it from the bench.
Yeah, but Shea came out like Pistol Pete out there, boy. Pow, pow,
Yes.
pow, pow. Like, he shot that fifth one. I wasn't even mad, bro.
I know.
I wasn't even mad.
Yes.
Let's comment on like I'm on the cut. Hey, BG, let me talk about that. Like he got one first place vote. He got one first place vote, but he damn sure look like the MVP tonight. He got one. Them 21 games killed them and stuff like that. Jokic probably is going to go down in history as the worst MVP. No disrespect to the brother, he probably going to go down as the worst MVP in history. So cause if Embiid doesn't win them 20 games, we might look at the second unanimous MVP in NBA history. It wasn't even close, and Jokic got that because Embiid missed them 20 games. So I wouldn't be fretting about that one place vote, because we looking at the bigger picture. Jokic can have that, but I don't even see them beating the Suns. To be honest, I don't see them beating the Suns. I see the Suns running away with that series. So we looking at the bigger picture. We trying to look at the bigger goal, and that's getting to the NBA Finals. So I ain't mad at that one place.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, Sabri, on that one, man. Forget that individual stuff. This is the year of the team, man. And how many times have I watched this commercial, even heard the commercial? Like I keep hearing the snippets on this on what he says. He wants to win a championship for the city so bad. I don't know if you guys heard that one.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to win that bad, you know what I'm saying, then it takes a team effort. Like you're not gonna go out there one versus the 13 on the roster or 8, whatever the case may be, and you're gonna take on the whole team by yourself. It takes a total team effort. So forget that MVP. Everybody know the real deal. They know the reason why Jokic won. Everybody know what Joel Embiid is capable of. You know what I'm saying? So I just want if we win the finals, you already know the deal, man. This man not even 100%. He scored 39 last night, 40 something a day. Like, come on, man. What that tell you?
Think about it.
MVP status.
Think about it. Imagine. I'm not looking ahead or nothing, but imagine this run. If we close it out against the Hawks, then go up against a Brooklyn team, which they beating the brakes off Milwaukee. They beating
It's crazy.
they beating like I'm talking
Listen,
about coming in
Can we
there,
say
beating
without
the brakes.
Harden
hold up.
though? Without
Yo, I don't
Harden,
listen. I'm sorry. I don't want to take nothing away from Tom Arnold. I got mad respect for the man, but he was praising Milwaukee, and Milwaukee is the biggest choke artist team I've ever seen this decade. Seriously.
So
gotta
imagine,
agree.
imagine that run. You go up against them, young hungry team like the Hawks, then somehow beat the Nets, then go into the finals. I'll take that over any individual MVP. I'll take that. That'll be like the moment of the decade right there. So I'm not worried about that. But damn, they getting the bricks beat it. Yo, Giannis got cooked. Giannis got cooked by KD one play. It was like, yo, they was putting them in a blender. Like they was taking turns. They like, yo, frappe. Then they chopped him up. Then Blake dunked on him, and then KD crossed him up first. But back to the original program.
back to the Sixers. Come on, man.
Back to the original programs. I gotta laugh at the Bucks, but I gotta laugh at.
No, it's cool. It is funny. You're right. It is funny. I just didn't want that to drag along.
No, Apple Jacks. Before we get out of here, Apple Jacks. Yo, your team getting cooked, Apple Jacks. But like back to the original point of the Nets.
Hey, Sabri, I gotta give a shout out to your boy. I gotta give a shout out to your boy Seth. He had 21 points tonight. You know what happens when Seth scores? We win.
Yeah, we win.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
he scored 20 something last time, man. They broke the streak.
Yo,
they broke the streak.
Seth didn't have 20.
They broke the streak, man. I was mad.
Seth didn't have 20 last. What's the name?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, how much? Game one,
bro. Go look it up, bro.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
You owe me some Krispy Kreme donuts if I win.
I'm about to find out.
Bro, he scored 20, bro.
Let me see.
He scored 20.
I'm looking at it right now. Y'all can keep conversating when I do that.
So last game, Seth did score. He scored 21.
He scored 21.
He scored 21.
Run them bonus in, buddy.
He scored 21. He scored 21 last game. Oh,
he broke the streak, bro.
He broke it.
Well,
listen. Go ahead.
Who said long lost ABG? Leave me alone, bro. I know you're not talking about me. It's a brief.
Yo, hey BG, I got the real scoop, dog. Yeah. At the show is over, I'm gonna hit you up and I'm gonna fill you in, bro. I know the whole family tree, bro.
Yo, I'm on BG. I don't care what you saying. I'm on a mission from God to get that Steph Curry jersey autographed. They get that. I'm trying to get that jersey autographed. So and get the headband and the little chopped up beard on the side, so I can act like for a second I can shoot like Curry. So I'm trying to do that. I'm on a mission to get that jersey autograph. So I don't care what you say, BJ.
Guys, let me ask you a question. So if you think about last game and you think about this game, what were the 3 key deciding factors that helped us win this game?
All right, let me go first. You just finished talking, buddy. So number one is Doc was on his bag today, as far as making adjustments. You clearly saw it when he brought Shake, and I don't know what he saw in Shake while Shake was sitting on that bench. Shake must have been like playing double dutch or something, trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? He was trying, but Doc must have noticed that, brought him in, perfect time to bring him in. He was hot straight out the gate. You know what I mean? So that was dope. That was dope to see. Also, Danny Green not guarding Trae Young. That was number 2 for me. You know what I'm saying? And Joel Embiid, what he does is crazy. You know what I'm saying? One leg in the kickstand, putting up 40-something points, man. You know what I mean? One leg in the kickstand.
He's our MVP. Forget it.
Yeah, he is the MVP,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
MVP.
For him to do that, like I was real critical about him in the diarrhea days when he was sipping on Shirley Temples and eating Chick-fil-A. But nah, man, what he's doing now is like I can't even say nothing bad about it.
Yeah, so and a moment that I was a little pissed off with him, Gallinari semi-average bum behind. Excuse me, I'm gonna make an exception. Excuse me, I apologize in advance. Gallinari's bum ass set up there and committed that foul. And then pushed Embiid. I was like, Embiid, you can't let this bum dude bait you, dog. Because if this bum dude gets kicked out the game and gets suspended, and get suspended, it doesn't hurt the Hawks. But if you get in trouble for beating that bum dude up, then you're our superstar priest, our franchise player. You can't get baited by that dude. You can't sit and get baited by that dude because that dude's not even worth. He's a bench piece for the Hawks. But Embiid, you're too valuable for that. So I was like, I wish Embiid wouldn't have pushed the bum back and just would have flagged him and went up the court. Other than that, Embiid on one leg. Man, I don't know what's scarier, Embiid on two legs or on one leg, man. He's scary.
I don't know. Listen, Embiid's scary no matter what, but Embiid on one leg, boy.
Shake definitely deserved it. Pedro, Elliott, Kumba.
That's my cousin right there. Hey, cuz, I got your text earlier. I'm sorry I didn't respond. I was mad busy. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
Yeah, he definitely because Shake was riding that long train to Georgia, man. He was riding that long train to Georgia, and he wasn't going to get off. So, yeah, I'm happy for him, man. He definitely deserved it.
Definitely. So you would say your three were Shake. Go ahead.
Shake, and B, and Shake and B, and the bench coming alive in the third quarter. That's my three differences. Yeah.
I was just thinking about what would mine be, and I'm honestly I gotta go with the turnovers. As a team, the Sixers only had 7 turnovers as a team the whole game. And those 7 turnovers turned into 28 points.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you got the Hawks who had 17 turnovers and they only got 7 points off of our turnovers. So that right there was huge. They took care of the ball. They took care of business.
Shout out to the Sixers, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Sixers, man.
The defense that they put today, the defense was different than last game. 100%. They were in their bag defensively. You know what I mean? I mean, there was a bunch of BS going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mention it because I hate to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? That everybody knows that ref be on his bag. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. With that being said, though, they did everything that they had to do because the first quarter last game, they had like 7, 9 turnovers in one quarter. That's absurd. Like, you know what I mean? And so for them to take care of the ball today, that was dope.
They killed that zone too. That little BS zone that Atlanta was running.
They didn't get a turnover till like midway through the second quarter, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah, Embiid exploited their zone.
Every ball handler from Seth to Ben, that pass when Seth collapsed the defense, went to the side, broke the zone down. Ben Simmons cut to the bucket, and we got that easy dunk. I'm like, man, that little mediocre zone, and that's how you break apart the zone. And that's actually great basketball. And I got to give Doc credit for that. That's great basketball right there to break down that zone like that and do what they did to that zone because they thought that zone was going to be able to slow something down. But they did exactly what they had to do. They did exactly what they had to do. And BG, that play too, that little sequence, Capella did that little alley-oop dunk. Ooh!
Hey, hold up. Tom, I got a comment on that alley-oop dunk. Like, I mean, Embiid saw the oop thrown in the air, but like you get dunked on the alley-oop, you can't really control that. You know what I'm saying? That's why Embiid came back and separated the men from the boys. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a real dunk on. That was a real posterized. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't take nobody throwing Embiid. Embiid muscled him. He big boyed him, took him down to right under the rim, and let him have it. You know what I mean?
Can't stick it. So, Capella hang that ish up. Capella I call him Brown Street. Like he can't hang it up. He can't stick Embiid. He can't stick. He can't. Embiid bullied his ass. Excuse me again. Bullied them. Either bullied them or he put him in that post, or either shot that mid range on him. Capella looked sorry out there. This ain't the Knicks. This ain't the Knicks. Capella. This ain't the Knicks. You got cooked.
I'm happy Embiid didn't get ejected. That would have turned the story.
No, that would have sucked bad. Yeah, that would have.
It would have turned.
Yeah, no, that ref couldn't have done that. So, like the call, 2 texts in a span of 5 seconds. He would have got some death threats for the fans in Philly. He would have got some death threats.
He would have. They would have had to send like 5 of Philly's PD
to escort that man to his car, because like you don't. That's something you
You
don't
gotta
do in the
escort him
playoffs.
out of the city. You tripping?
That you don't
People
do
get
that in the
followed
playoffs.
these days.
You don't do that in the playoffs. Like that's a no. In the regular season, Embiid would have got ejected. Probably would have got ejected. But in the playoffs, if you do that in the playoffs, oh no, nah, you're done. Yeah, you're done. Oh man. So y'all, looking forward to the next game, game number 3. So
I,
what you
I feel like I know what you're gonna say. So I'm gonna answer this real quick. Sixers must win this next game.
Oh yeah.
We got to steal home court back, 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's even Steven in Philly with 2 games in Atlanta. That cannot happen. So Sixers, I don't care about. I don't want to even talk about game 4. I'm talking about the next game that we have to play right now. The Sixers must win that game.
game number 3. So would you
must win that game.
So would you change anything, as in like as far as game plan, or you throwing the same game plan out and cut the head off the snake and make the rest beat us? Which and that question is for the whole entire audience.
Defensively, we have to do exactly what we was doing today, and see how it goes. If you have to make adjustments in the middle of the game or during the game, however the case may be, yeah, you do that. But you got to come off defensively exactly how you did today. Do not put Danny Green back on Trae Young, please. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do that. Like, I'm praying to Doc Rivers. Please don't do that, man. I'm begging you, my guy. Because that did not look good last game.
Right.
Now that it's done, you know what I'm saying? It's a done deal. Lesson learned, like Nikki said. Shout out to Nikki. We ain't got to worry about it. You know what I mean? Because Ben Simmons and company did a pretty dang good job on him today. Had him pretty frustrated, throwing bad passes. So that was dope to see.
What about you, Melissa?
I would say for next game, we need to definitely make sure we come in with the momentum. I know you guys notice if we come in flat, every time we come in a game flat, it doesn't look good for us. So we got to come in pumped, ready to take this win. I also feel like the turnover ratio, like I mentioned before, if we continue to take care of the ball, we continue to play team ball. And shout out to Doc for noticing what his players have. Like you said, Jose, like we would have never put Shake in. But he saw something in Shake. He put him in at the right time, and he made it happen. So I'm believing in our coach to make the right decisions so we can get this win.
And shout out to Doc too, man. It was a sequence. Man.
Yo, you giving Doc too many flowers. It's not even like you, bro.
It's shout out to Doc.
Hey, Carl, I know you in your bed watching this. You hear this, man?
Carl.
Shout out,
bro. Comment, do something, bro. Carl, I know you see this, bro. This blasphemy, you see it?
Yeah,
okay, let's remember. What's that tattoo again? You gotta get Sabri. What's the tattoo again?
That's not me. That's Brandon.
Oh, that's Brandon.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, no, that's not me. That's Brandon.
I was you.
No,
because I thought you hated that.
No, I don't hate. Once again, the misconception is that I hate Doc. No, I just think that he gets overrated as a coach. I think he's a good coach. I think he gets overrated. But back to my original point. It was a sequence when Doc looked visibly pissed at Ben Simmons, and he was actually yelling. I'm not a lip reader. If y'all lip reader, come talk to your boy and translate what he was saying. But it's a moment where he looked visibly pissed at that dude, and I never seen that, and I never seen him say from all the media statements. You guys are always with the Ben Simmons narrative, but then to sit up there and go at him like he did. Yo, I'm impressed, Doc. Zelly!
Yo, shout out to Zelly from the YouTube crew. Let's go. Big win. Yes, indeed.
Let's go.
Hey, Brian Green. Listen, for the love of God, do not put that early second quarter lineup out there again.
No, never again.
Listen, I will get on my knees and pray with you, my brother, because I don't want to see that lineup out there again. Real right.
Me either. I don't either. That second quarter lineup was bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, it was terrible.
Hey, somebody put an SOS out on court mines too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really
Oh yeah,
important.
if anybody played the Houdini, it's that man.
Korkmaz's been missing. Like we need to like. You remember when Ben Simmons scored that 1 point and they had Ben Simmons
So,
on the
but I
middle
feel
court?
like Korkmaz's been the same after that injury.
Yeah, he haven't been the same. Korkmaz's been
Nah,
struggling.
he was
Korkmaz,
balling. He was balling like we was out here talking about forking this, forking that. Like we can't even do that no more.
he can't. And yeah, he been. How many of us had them? He been Houdini out there. He been Houdini out there, man. So put the SOS out on him. Put the SOS out
Indeed,
on him. Man.
indeed.
Big ups to the squad tonight for the defense they played. Yeah, and Gregory Mason, yes, indeed. Shout out to you, our first time commenter, Gregory Mason.
Listen,
Hey,
hey, what
welcome.
up? Shout out to Gregory Mason in the building.
Indeed.
So this question for you, Melissa. Now that we saw Atlanta, to me, what was, in my opinion, Atlanta's best punch in
Come
game
here.
one, right? We made the proper adjustments in game two. Do we or do we not sweep these people out like you referred to as the 0-1 Lakers taking that first loss to the Sixers and then
Make it,
sweeping?
make it, make
So
it.
do
Give
we
me a,
beat them in five? I mean, getting to the
I
point, do
think
we beat
make
them
it.
in
Give me
five?
a. Say,
I think we have it. We have it to beat them in five because even like if you
say go
saw in this
Sixers.
game, the way we balled
Get out of
and
here.
then the way the Atlanta Hawks tried to come back, they couldn't come back really. Like
Yeah.
even when they went up 1 point, we still pushed past them. So I feel like we still have the dominant talent. Yes, they have shooters. That they're going to have shooters. But I felt like our defense tonight showed that we can D them up and we can make sure that they don't produce like they want to produce. So
Yo,
I
All right,
think
so
we
I'm
beat
looking
them
man,
in
at
five.
another comment
man.
for Jackson saying why everybody hate Ben.
Are you the Bills running back? The old ex-Bills running back? Oh,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, chill. Let me start this one off, and then I'll pass this one around real quick. I don't hate Ben Simmons. I like the dude. Um, I don't like the fact that he don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm allowed to not like that. You know what I'm saying? I love his defense. I love his ball control, his court vision. I love all that.
Watch
But
out
the
now.
fact that he can't score, or he don't even try. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that irks me. It frustrates me. I don't hate him, but I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself.
No, I don't like. You got to understand. Sometimes like I always say, the Philadelphia 76ers fan base don't like calling a spade. Sometimes you got to get to a point. 5 years of his NBA career, you got to say, yo, are you going to keep expecting this man to drop 22 points? You're trying no. This man is not going to sit up here and drop 22 points. You know what you're getting from Ben Simmons. You know what you're getting from Ben Simmons. You getting that 14, 11. You getting that you getting that athletic type of wing defense and that facilitating. So people get so enamored with scoring, and sometimes Greg Boyd makes this mistake. Greg Boyd doesn't look at the bigger picture. That's my dog. But he don't look at the bigger picture and say, you know what? He's doing everything. He's doing more than what he's doing. He's doing everything else that fills the stat sheet. Because when it comes down to plus and minus, scoring is not the biggest part of plus and minus. And points responsible for assists, defense, steals, rebounds. That contributes more into your plus and minus than scoring does. And people don't sit down and take the time and look that. We get overly delusional sometimes. I don't hate Ben. I just what we can see from Ben is what I know we're gonna get from Ben, and I'm like, okay, but don't go to the foul line and shoot 2 for 10, 3 for 10, 0 for 6. No, that's a no to me.
I absolutely like Ben. I don't hate him. I like other fans, we kind of get disappointed because we know what he can do. And I think when we measure what he can do versus what he actually gives us, that's our problem with him. Because we've seen him score 40 points before. We've seen him, go ham and we've seen him do those things. So we as fans, as diehard Sixer fans, we're expecting him to come out here and do this every night, but that's not a part of his game. His game is more so how his confidence is that day. When Ben's confidence is on 1,000, we see it. But when it's not, it's not. And so I think also too, you have to take into consideration the only other real coach that he's ever been under was Brett Brown. This is his first real coach in the NBA. Doc is going to spend some time with him and get them together. I believe so. But I
Yeah,
felt like
Yeah,
before, when he was under
dropping
Brett
some knowledge.
Brown, a family friend, Brett Brown was a family friend of his,
Yeah, yeah.
and he wasn't being coached and cultivated like he should have been, But I feel like Doc is going to get it out of him. He's going to get it out of
um, um, the thing with that, I wish there was a Donovan Mitchell on every team. You know what I'm saying? I wish there was a Donovan Mitchell in the Atlanta Hawks because for some reason he balls out when that man is on the opposite side of the court.
him.
You
The
know what I'm
confidence
saying?
level. The
So
confidence
no,
level.
it was the rookie shirt. It had to have been the rookie shirt. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, we seen with confidence. And Melissa, you got a good point. And before I say this next thing, I don't want no smoke with this man because this man been on the road lately. But to make a comparison, you seen what, like, he was the number one overall pick. I ain't going to even say his name because it's like the boogeyman right now. And you seen what Jordan did to his confidence. You seen what Jordan did to his confidence, and after that, he wasn't the same. So y'all know who I'm talking about, but I'm a little scared right now to say his name. So confidence plays a big key, and the confidence plays a big key when it comes down to stuff like that. So Melissa, you got a point. Hey,
Hey, Nikki,
B,
Nikki posted. Nikki posted if he was the 10th pick, he wouldn't get scrutinized so much, and that's absolutely right. But the fact that he is the first round pick, that's why everybody gonna drag this conversation, this topic, the lack of shooting. They're gonna take that to their grave just because of that, because he's the number one pick.
you said it. You said it, BG. You knew who I was talking about, but you said it. You said it. I didn't say it because he can't come at me. He can't come at me. He
He
can't
said,
come at
"Call me
me.
man, call me man, call me man."
Yeah, he can't. He can't do none of that little mama's cooking on me. I don't want no smoke with mama's cooking. So
Yeah. Listen, yeah, he tearing down all that smoke podcast. Leave him alone. We don't want him over here.
yeah, no, like I don't need that. I don't need them getting spammed on Instagram. Mama's cooking. They be spamming that thing, boy. I don't want no smoke. But I was just making a comparison with confidence. Confidence is a big thing, and Ben is kind of like Kwame in that instance. Like they both need a high level of confidence. They both need it. You can't shoot them down like you could do other players. That's
Well,
why I was
well,
making a
well,
joke.
well, shoot. Thank God we don't got Jordan over here managing stuff because he would have crushed Ben.
Yeah, he
You know
would
what
have
I'm
hated.
saying?
He would have hated him.
Yeah, he would have crushed Ben.
He would have crushed them. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I agree. I agree. I agree. So we approaching the 32-minute mark. So we kind of answered this question. So, but y'all saying keep defensively, keep doing what we doing that last game and stuff. So what about offensively? What would you change offensively?
I think
Offensively, listen. Offensively, they just gotta play the game, and you know what I'm saying. Play the game. I mean, you can't score points if you don't take shots. So you gotta take the
right.
shots. You know what I'm saying? That don't worry me because I know what this team is capable of. I see the percentage. I know what they score per game. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not worried about. I'm worried about the defensive side of the ball. This little mighty mouse, Speedy Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? Mother effer running around the court. We gotta keep up with him, man. That's all. Point blank, simple.
Right.
Like you feel me? Last game he tore us apart in one quarter. In one quarter, he set the tone for the whole game.
Yep.
For the
In
whole
one
game.
quarter.
In one quarter. And he didn't do that tonight.
I
Yeah,
know that's right.
Melissa, what about you? What you think we should do offensively? And I agree, Fred
Um,
Jackson, our bench should be different. But go ahead, Melissa.
definitely. I think we don't always have to settle for outside shots. Let's get in the paint. You know what I'm saying? I think one thing that we don't take advantage of is like getting the other team in a penalty early. And if we do that, then we get to the line easily, extra points. I also think offensive rebounds. Like we should be in position to get that. Once a shot goes up, we need a big man down there to get that offensive rebound, that putback, just to make sure that we get the points. We're already at the other end of the court, and I feel like we don't really get enough chances to get another shot in. But if we get a little bit more of the offensive rebounds, the putbacks, get more shots in the paint, awesome. Like I felt like Tobias, he can get in the paint, but sometimes he does settle for the outside shot. Like, come on, get in there.
Yo,
Yeah.
you seen how TNT was bragging about the bench scoring 32 and our bench ain't had nothing. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh man, check the scoreboard, grasshopper.
Hey, so, before we close out, Hey, Charles Barkley, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Let me clear my throat. Shut up. With that being said, I want to shout out some commenters, some first-time commenters first. Fred Jackson, thank you for participating and commenting. Who else? Gregory Mason. Hope y'all come back, man, next time and stuff like that. Keep commenting with us, man. We're a movement, so I hope y'all keep commenting. And Zelly, man, our YouTube supporter, man. Shout out to you, dog. You get us excited every time that name pop up. So Zelly, shout out to you, man, and everybody else that always comment. Shout out to us.
Yo, real quick, shout out to Gregory Mason for the last comment of the night. He said, "Can we talk about how much better Embiid has gotten passing out of the double teams compared to last year?" Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We're going to put this one in our back pocket. We're going to talk about it on the next podcast. Don't forget to tune in. It's the Eat Sleep Sixers.
This is not what we do. We about to play that song. And before we get out of here, Friday, representing for the Eat Sleep Sixers family. Catch me on A2D Radio, talking it up with the guys over there, representing for y'all, representing for the Eat Sleep Sixers family. So catch me on there Friday. And we're going to everybody tune in, Eat Sleep Sixers, and let's play that song to get out of here. Once again, Jose, you know better than that, yo. Jose, drop and give me 50.
Oh, drop and give me 50.
Clap your hands, everybody.